I did something against myself with this ravioli. I used the tap water to boil the ravioli, and I poured a lot of tap water down the drain to do that. I made a small cockroach. It was like a small one, and I washed it down the drain. But I had to use my hand to put it down the drain, and then I washed my hand with soap and water. And I don't want to do that again. I could use bottled water, but I don't have enough bottled water right now because my feeder was supposed to send a delivery today, and he did not. And I am out of frozen pizza. I don't have any. So what I have is some ravioli with not enough sauce for all the ravioli. And I don't have enough bottled water for the ravioli. He did not send extra because it's to be cooked in bottled water. Like I have bottled water for soup and for drinking, but I don't really think it's enough to use it for making ravioli. That's not appointed. So I needed the bottled water to be appointed, and it was not appointed. So I used the tap water, which is not appointed, but that's what tap water is when you're drinking bottled water. And I don't afford that it's this far in the wrong home list to do that. I will show the ravioli. Let's see if it's any good. It has sauce. It's cheese ravioli. That is some of the cheese right there. Yeah, it came out from the inside of the ravioli. This is not from the oven. This is not Marie Callender's ravioli. It's another brand that comes in a bag, and I have to boil it to make it cooked. These are Pringles. I don't have enough Pringles. I need more because I'm not died yet, and I need the feeder to come back, but he's not coming back until I starve. Why doesn't he have somebody helping him? If you help my feeder, are you going to eat my appointed money? And if you don't know who my feeder is, you just take money out of your credit line in the bank. Yeah, but you didn't put the money in there. I'm not really supposed to hear that. My mom figure, she used to give me money, and you would accept the money in public for payments. For me, yeah, it's her money, and you want me to pay it out to you for myself because you're not going to tell her to get out of my house because I need food in my house from someplace else. Are you sure you want to do that? You should think it over before you go through a live from years 1995 through 2025. You should be sure that's what you want. I know it wasn't up to me. Do you know what it's like using somebody else's money for your own need? And nobody has leverage like that into a life of this world. If she had a problem with who she is, from day one in my house. I think she just made her problem 45 years worse in interest. And if she had never stayed in my house because she said, this is Becky's house to Becky, myself, then I think she would have gone to jail and prison is fine. She could be homeless and go to jail by accident. Why not? Well, there's plenty of you, but you need to go in groups to the jail because you say and do things in my house that don't fit in the square footage of my house. It's my house in the square footage. You can't be in there because there's no square footage counted for you. You say things that are like, if you were in prison, you would have a huge fight in the prison over that you don't want to be in the prison. You want to die. And if you don't fight in the prison, you're on your own time. You're doing your own hard time in the prison. You don't have to play games with each other that you don't know whose house it is. You want to. You did that for what? For that you don't want to die in a prison. And what does that have to do with me? Was it just too easy? Did you do some offending and it was just too easy to offend?